What's up, carolers? So I know a lot of you guys might not know this, but I did go to private school my whole life, and when I was in 3rd grade, I actually got a dress code violin from one of the nuns at my school because my skirt was a little bit too short. I was given a demerit, but unfortunately they lost the slip, the demerit slip, so I never served my punishment. But then a few weeks ago, I did get an email from one of the nuns, and they said that they found the old demerit slip from 2005, and they said if I didn't come back and serve the demerit, then they were going to rescind my 8th grade diploma. A few days ago, I did go back to my old grade school to serve this demerit. Unfortunately, my school did shut down in 2011, but it was just me and the ghost of the seasons past in the classroom, and also my nun that gave me the demerit. Even though I go to a public university now, I want to make sure that I never put myself in a situation where I could jeopardize my future. So I'm going to be asking my priest to approve my outfits before I go out to class to wear them. And my priest does live back in my hometown about 20 minutes away, so I can't go to him in person, but I will be sending him pictures. I will be texting him, or maybe I'll FaceTime him. I don't know yet.
Monday, lunes, วันจันทร์ soomvaar, maandag.
So today's Monday. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew what day it was no matter what language you think in. So yeah, I decided to dress accordingly for my class, which is gym class. And I'm not actually sure what subject that is. It's just my professor's name is Jim. I think we're learning about like differential calculus or something. So I decided to take pictures of my outfit just to make sure it was appropriate so I wouldn't get another dress code violin. And my priest unfortunately wasn't answering his phone. So I decided to text him the pictures. So here's the following conversation that we had. So when I got to class, I realized that I was like 4 hours early because my class started at 4 p.m. and it was only noon. So I just chilled in the hallway, just contemplating my life decisions. And then when I got to class, I realized that I forgot to drink coffee. So I plugged myself in. And honestly, I highly recommend plugging yourself in because it only took 20 minutes and I was completely charged. So I have way more energy now. But then after class, I got a text from my mom and she told me that I had to find a job. Supposed to look like.
星期二
So I woke up pretty early this morning, probably around like 10:15, and my priest wasn't awake yet. And really quickly, every morning I do like to take a sip of this mint smoothie. I always swish it around in my mouth to get it all bubbly, and then I swallow it. And obviously I don't drink, but it does give me a little bit of a buzz. So yep, I did bring a duffel bag to school because my priest was off giving a baptism. So I brought multiple outfits so he could approve one of them. So this is the outfit my priest approved of. It looks like I got dressed in the dark. So now I'm sitting in an empty classroom, just waiting for my professor to get here because my next class is recess. I just wanted to tell you guys something while I'm waiting. I did actually have a roommate at the beginning of the year, which is not the same roommate as my nasty roommate. She was a foreign exchange student from France, but then I did bring her to the mall and I exchanged her for a pair of jeans. So I still have about 20 minutes until my recess class starts, so I'm gonna go ahead and read you guys the New York Times. I read the New York Times every day just to make sure I'm up to date and I'm with the times. So it is about 4:54:33 over in New York, just in case any of you were wondering. So I'm back from recess, but everyone in my class wanted to be featured in my video, but I wouldn't feature them because we all know there is a certain deadly virus, an international deadly virus that's going around. So I didn't communicate with them, but I'm just gonna insert their pictures in this video right here. The first one is John, so shout out John. We played Foursquare together. The next girl is Sarah. We played hop skip together. And the third person is Stacy, and I ripped out a chunk of her hair because she threatened to run me over with her car. I actually just got off the phone with my mom, and she was telling me that I have a really dirty mouth, and I also have no class, which is weird because I thought I had a statistics class later today, but I guess I'll just go home instead. So today was an absolute dumpster fire of a day because I woke up sick and my doctor says I have gingivitis, which doesn't even make sense because I don't even eat ginger. Okay. So, yeah, my priest says that I had to change my hoops, and so I changed them to smaller hoops, whatever, I don't care. I tried running to class, but then, of course, you have to obey all the traffic laws. So you have to stop at the stop signs, cross on the crosswalks, because one time I did get a ticket for jaywalking, and I don't even know who Jay is and why he thinks he could give me a ticket, but yeah, I could punch him in the face right about now. I walked into my social studies class today, and it was empty, or maybe we just got robbed. So I decided to take cover. But first I was really confused, and I didn't know what to do. So then it hit me, oh my God, not like physically hit me, like I wasn't hit by a car or anything. But then I realized, oh my God, it's today is my independent study class, so I have to teach myself. So I decided to go back to my dorm. I sped walked because I had to start my research. And for this social studies class, I'm obviously studying cancel culture because with history, you have to learn from the past, and I don't want to make the same mistakes as my predecessors. So I decided to take the devil's advocate, and I was going to actually cancel people. So yeah, and I decided to learn some real life experience. So, sorry, the medicine I'm taking for my gingivitis is making me forget what I'm supposed to be saying. So, yeah, basically I ordered pizza and I canceled it, and that's how I learned about cancel culture. Yeah, just cancel all of it.
Ma'am, this is a mattress firm.
So today's Thursday, and I have class in about 45 minutes. I did get dressed already without notifying my priest because actually when I woke up, I didn't have electricity. And I don't know if it's because I didn't pay my utility bill or if it's because I smell fire outside. I woke up to the scent of fire and the sound of sirens, and there's actually the fire department downstairs, and a lot of people gathered down there, and there's no one in the actual building but me right now. I'm probably just overreacting. I wish I could text my priest though, but I can't because I don't have Wi-Fi. So I chose the outfit myself. And also I can't make breakfast or have coffee, so I'm really irritated. I've actually been blowing on this cup of water for the past 20 minutes trying to get it to be warm. It's about room temperature now, and I can't eat cereal because my mom never let me eat cereal growing up because it's really dangerous because I grew up in a neighborhood full of serial killers. So as I was walking to class, I didn't get catcalled as much as I usually do, which means that I wasn't looking so hot. So I felt really bad about myself, but then I realized it's not what you wear, it's how you wear it. Because obviously these outfits are really ugly. Like I trusted a man who looks like he's never seen a mirror in his life. He wears the same exact thing every day to pick out my outfits. And I want you all to know, as one of the biggest YouTubers on this platform, that if I can go out looking like an idiot, then I think you can too. But also, it really doesn't matter what you wear because Marie Antoinette, when she was at the guillotine, she wore a potato sack. And everyone still envied her. They were in awe. Their jaws dropped just as her head dropped when it was cut off. And also, if you guys are wondering what I'm studying, I am studying public relations, also known as... So today's Friday, and I don't have classes on Friday, so I decided to schedule a job interview for today because I did find the job that I was looking for last Monday, and it was in disguise, don't worry. So I found it. I actually found it on Tinder, and I know a lot of people usually find jobs on LinkedIn, but I found it on Tinder, and the guy seemed really nice. He wanted to go get coffee. I guess that's like an interview or something, and I also asked him how much I was getting paid, and he said it wasn't paid, and then he sounded really confused. So, yep, I didn't know what to wear to a job interview because I've never been to one before, and my priest told me that I had to wear a suit, and I was really confused. So I tried on a lot of different swimsuits. Obviously, I'm not going to put that footage out on the internet. That was not the right type of suit. So I looked in my grandma's closet, and I found a suit, and he approved of one. So as I was about to go to the coffee shop to meet this guy for my interview, it turns out there was a dust bowl, so I couldn't drive, and he messaged me and told me to meet him at his apartment so he could interview me, and then it turns out he lives down the hall from me in a dorm, which is really weird because I don't know how he's supposed to offer me, like, how I'm supposed to, like, get an internship. Okay.
Hi, Caroline?
Hi, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice to meet you, yeah.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
Really spacious room.
Oh, thank you.
Is it okay if I just set my camera here? I just want to make sure I can look back at this footage to see how my interviewing skills are.
Your interview? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
So, do you have any kids?
I don't think you're allowed to ask me that legally.
Okay, yeah, we don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Are you religious or like...
I think you're not allowed to ask me that. It's like against the law.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Freedom of speech, but,
I didn't get the job. Hey, carolers. So I just wanted to update you all on the whole situation on Thursday. It turns out there was a fire in my dorm, and everyone evacuated except for me. So I got written up because my RA said, he was like, Caroline, you could have died. And I was like, that's not even true. I dyed my hair last week, and I'm not planning on doing it for at least another couple weeks. So also, it's not my fault that I'm a heavy sleeper.